Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back. Today we're taking a look at this tweet from the Ghost of Hope because this is finally, in my opinion, very good news for Modern Warfare 2. It's been a long time since we've seen good news in the world of Call of Duty to begin with, but for Modern Warfare 2, I mean, all we've heard so far is doors are coming back, footstep audio is going to be increased, we're going to be able to sound whore and camp in corners harder, yeah, it's sounding fantastic, right? But no, we're finally getting some good news. Again, this is coming from the Ghost of Hope, and again, this is just a leak. But he tweets out, and I quote, "Interesting piece of info I heard from a trustworthy source recently. Infinity Ward are planning to release all/almost all of Modern Warfare 2, which is the 2009, those maps together all at once sometime during the post-launch of Modern Warfare 2 2022. Very likely could be year 2 content." So it's not like we're going to get it, super fast, super early or anything like that. Okay, just keep that in mind. However, I think that this is really good news because Call of Duty basically falls off a cliff at some point during its yearly life cycle, right? Take a look at, the past couple of CODs, right? Modern Warfare 2019, I don't want to say it fell off a cliff or anything like that, but it definitely fell off at, I would say, summer, maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say exactly for each person. Some people, it fell off really early. In regards to Cold War, I'm pretty sure that fell off by February for most people. Some people who really like Cold War are still playing it, but for the large majority, I'd say February, maybe March. Most people have started to fall off of that game. And Vanguard, I'm pretty sure everyone was off by the end of mid-December. Honestly, it just got shorter and shorter. I feel like Vanguard this year was the longest year ever in terms of Call of Duty years, just because there was nothing interesting about the game from the get-go, and then they added barely anything interesting. In my personal opinion, the EX1, the new laser rifle, is honestly kind of interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it's a fun weapon. It doesn't make any sense, but at this point, who cares? That doesn't make sense. It's fun. And so I think with Modern Warfare 2 2022 coming out, I think it's bound to fall off a cliff at some point, right? Maybe it's not going to be as short as Vanguard. Maybe it won't be as long as Modern Warfare 1, but I think at some point it's going to fall off a cliff. It's going to just run out of content. People are going to leave. People are going to go to Apex, Warzone, Fortnite, Valorant, Battlefield. No, I'm kidding. Don't make me laugh. Some of the maps that we are supposedly gonna get, according to him, is Afghan, Derail, Estate, Favela, High Rise, Invasion, Karachi, Quarry, Rundown, Rust, Scrapyard, Skid Row, Subbase, Terminal. These are a lot of the maps. We don't even know if DLC maps are coming. However, this kind of begs the question. If a lot of these maps are coming together all at once during the post-launch, that means a lot of them are not coming during the launch of the game. Well, not during the launch, but maybe not during year 1 of the game, if that makes sense. What this means is that what are the maps that we're gonna see come back to this game, right? Launch with this game, essentially, right? What are some of the maps that we're gonna see? Because is it gonna be Modern Warfare 1 maps? Is it gonna be Modern Warfare 3 maps? Are we gonna get, oh my god, gulp here, right here, gas right here? Are we gonna get Modern Warfare 2019 maps back? Oh my goodness, it's a little scary, right, to think about that. When it comes down to it, I'd obviously rather have Modern Warfare 3. It's my personal favorite Call of Duty game. I'd rather have those maps back first, then probably COD 4 maps, then Modern Warfare 2 maps, and then probably lastly Modern Warfare 2019 maps. Bro, I'm just saying, if they bring back a freaking Azure Cave or an Atlas Superstore without the intention to troll, if it's for trolling purposes, that'd be really funny. But if they actually want to bring that back and expect people to play that, bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna lose my mind. The fact that Joe Secca and these boys out here are gonna try to sneak Azure Cave 2 on us, or Piccadilly version 2 on us, no man, no, it's unacceptable at this point. I'm just laughing because I can really see it happening. That's why it's funny in my opinion. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility for these guys. What do I make of all this news? I think it's great. I really don't see an issue with it, assuming that this is true. Are all Modern Warfare 2 maps great? Are they all fun? No. Okay, I don't like Estate. I don't really like Derail. I don't really like Quarry. I mean, a lot of the other maps are fine / good. Even Afghan I don't really like. I think that there will be a huge dose of nostalgia though, which I think will definitely carry the game and breathe new life into year 2. I think this is a really good idea. I think if you just dropped a whole map pack for free, 12, 14 maps, and just mix all that into the rotation, or create a separate playlist of just these 12 maps for, I don't know, 2 months or so, something like that, just so people can play with them and then mix them into the rotation. Search and destroy gets new life into it. The CDL gets new life into it. It's a really good idea to do things like that. Spread out the content. And I'm not saying, I don't want like 2 maps per season anymore, right? Like, it's a Modern Warfare series. You can bring back whatever maps you want. You can add new maps. Obviously, they're not all going to hit because developers have forgotten how to make good maps anymore. But I'm really hoping that this is true, and I'm really hoping that they take this. If it's not true, I hope that they take this idea and make it true, because like they have the time for it. The game didn't even release yet. They can add in all these maps, and it's not even like it's going to take that much effort, right? Like, as in like, yeah, it's going to take effort to program in, map it all in, but like you're not designing a new map, right? It's kind of a copy paste. Like I said, overall, I think this is a really, really good idea. I have no complaints with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I wish Modern Warfare 3 maps would come back? Yes, that's obvious. But like, I'm fine with Modern Warfare 2 maps. I'm fine with, as long as they're caring enough and they're thinking ahead about year 2 content now, that's good. What I don't want to happen is for like there to be like 8 to 10 maps, like brand new maps from Modern Warfare 2, and then they were going to add like 4 remasters from Modern Warfare 2, and now they're going to push that back to year 2 so that the game right now is going to only launch with like 8 to 10 maps. That is a huge no, don't do that. Joe Secot, if you're listening, do not do that. You need to launch this game with at least 14 maps and at least a good amount of weapons in every single category. Okay, I'm talking like 7 ARs, at least 6 submachine guns, 4 shotguns, 4 snipers, at least this amount, right? And then, with every season, introduce like 2 weapons and like 3 to 4 maps. That's kind of the standard of what we should be getting, okay? Like, you can't be adding like nothing every content, kind of like how you're doing in Vanguard. Not you, but like, how developers are doing that in Vanguard right now. Not a good idea. If you think it's a good idea, look how much interest is in Call of Duty Vanguard right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, every new season, what we get like we get like nothing, and people play with it for like nothing. People play with nothing for like a little bit, and then they just get bored and go back to whatever game that they really wanted to play. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly. Vanguard's embarrassing if you haven't picked up on it, developers. So maybe make a game that's not like Vanguard. Maybe make a game that people do care about and that you seem like you care about. To be honest, I have decently high hopes for Modern Warfare 2. I don't think that the maps are going to be great or anything like that, just because of, it's Infinity Ward. But I think that at least the engine, the sound's going to be good. I think Search and Destroy is going to be playable, and I'm hoping for the best for this game. Okay, it just can't be worse than Cold War and Vanguard. Please, it can't be. All right, don't make me eat like a tweet that I tweeted like in my time hop like 2 years from now. Please, just, it's gonna be good. All right, it has to be, because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it's not. But that's it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day, rest of the weekend. I'm actually going to be a mini vacation over Labor Day, so like I'll try to schedule a video. I'll try to at some point, but if not, then I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys probably next week, if anything. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great weekend. Stay safe out there, stay healthy, and yeah, peace out, guys.